Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. I welcome you all in the rapid session of current affairs. So we'll be discussing GA for 5th and 6th of May 2021. So let's get started with the session friends. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel for the free data and the notification of our session. We are providing you daily exam boosters for general awareness, ESI current affair report and indices friends, and superstar of the session who have given the right answer to the homework question below my video are Vaishik Nair, Shushmita, Akshay Patil, Anshu Tanwar, Akshay Gupta and Pooja Avasthi. Thank you so much guys for answering below my video. So friends, let's get started with the session. Your question number 1 says, all-rounder cricketer friends, Thisara Parare has retired from international cricket. So you have to tell he represented which of the following countries in cricket? Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Zimbabwe or New Zealand. So the right answer to this question is friends Sri Lanka. If we talk about Sri Lanka, then friends India has two bilateral exercises with Sri Lanka. One is Mitra Shakti and the other is Silenex. Okay, you have to remember this, important for your examination. The capital of Sri Lanka is Shi Jayawardene Pure Kotte. You have to remember this also. And if I talk about currency is Sri Lankan rupee. Bangladesh capital is Dhaka and the currency is Taka friends. The capital of South Africa is Cape Town, Zimbabwe is Harare and New Zealand is Wellington. I hope all these things are clear to you. So let's move forward. So friends, here it is. Sri Lankan all-rounder, former captain Trisara Parare announced his retirement from international cricket and capital Sri Jayawardene Kotte and the currency Sri Lankan rupee. I have discussed it previously also. So let's move forward towards our question number 2. Who among the following friends has been appointed as the acting chairperson of National Human Rights Commission? If I talk about National Human Rights Commission, it was founded on 12th of October 1993 and its headquarters are in New Delhi. So let me know who has been appointed as the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission, and the right answer for this is friends Prafulla Chandra Pant, that is option number D. So he'll be replacing H.L. Dattu. Seat is been vacant as H.L. Dattu has been retired from his post. So friends, here is the news. National Human Rights Commission member, former Supreme Court judge, that is Prafulla Chandra Pant, has been appointed as the acting chairperson of the commission. Okay, and the post of the chairperson has been vacant. As you know, Justice H.L. Dattu has been retired or has been completed his tenure. Okay, so the takeaway for the exam is friends, headquarters are in New Delhi and it was formed on 12th of October 1993. This is clear, so let's move forward towards our next question. As you know guys, many initiatives has been taken to fight against COVID-19. I have discussed in the previous video that Boeing is providing an emergency aid of $10 million to India. Okay. Second, I have discussed with you that one initiative has been taken by Anand Mahindra, that is oxygen on wheels. This also I have discussed in the previous video. Similarly, friends, one more initiative has been taken by RBI. RBI has opened dash liquidity tap for banks to own lend to healthcare center. What is the amount of that? Rupees 40,000 crores, 20,000 crores, 30,000 crores, 50,000 crores. So what is the right answer? And the right answer to this question is friends 50,000 crores. I'll discuss this news in the next slide, but before that let's discuss or connect something which we have previously studied in previous videos. This is a technique of multiple time revision which we will be doing in the session, so that we have to learn, so that we learn everything within the session. Okay, so friends, if I talk about governor of RBI, that is Shaktikanta Das, you all know. There are four deputy governors in RBI. One has been recently appointed, that is T. Ravi Shankar. He'll be replacing B.P. Kanungo. Okay, this I have discussed in the previous video. Okay, Michael Patra, okay, is also a deputy governor at RBI. If I talk about M. Rajeshwar Roy, also a deputy governor, and friends, one more is Mahesh Kumar. So I have to remember all these names. These are important for your examination. Let's move forward and discuss about this news. So friends, RBI will give rupees 50,000 crores to enable them to lend further to healthcare needs in COVID-19 crisis. As you know, COVID-19 crisis are very much dangerous, and you all know this. So on tap liquidity of rupees 50,000 crores at a repo rate will be opened till March 31st 2022. In this friends, under the scheme, okay, under the scheme what will happen, vaccine manufacturer, medical facilities, hospital patients, so they will lend, the banks will lend amount to all these so that they will help to fight against the COVID-19. Okay, I hope this is clear. So remember, recently T. Ravi Shankar has been appointed as the Deputy Governor of RBI. Let's move forward towards the next question. Recently, guys, May 2021, which of the following bank has been selected as the digital payment partner by eNAM? SBI Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC Bank, or none of the above? So the right answer, friends, to this question is Kotak Mahindra Bank. Okay, option number C is the right answer. That is Kotak Mahindra Bank. So friends, we have discussed some recent appointments related to Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance and Kotak Mahindra General Insurance. If you remember, I hope you remember. Okay, so Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance. If I talk about Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance MD, so who has been appointed as the MD of Kotak Mahindra Life Insurance? Previous video I have discussed this. That is Mahesh Balasubramaniam. And who has been appointed as MD and CEO of Kotak Mahindra General Insurance? That is Suresh Agarwal. So you have to remember and keep connecting these things also. So let's discuss about this news, friends. Kotak Mahindra Bank has selected digital payment partner by National Agriculture Market, that is eNAM. Okay, so it will enable and facilitate online transaction for all the stakeholders on eNAM platform, including all the farmers, all the traders, farmer producers, organizations. I hope this is clear to you all. And takeaway for the exam is, friends, headquarters of Kotak Mahindra Bank are in Mumbai and the name of the CEO is Uday Kotak. Let's move forward towards the next question. Question number 5 says, who among the following, friends, has been appointed as the director of Indian Institute of Rice Research? So, D. Subramaniam, K. Srinivas Roy, Raman Meenakshi Sundaram, B. Satish, or none of the above? So the right answer to this question is Raman Meenakshi Sundaram. Option number C is the right answer to this question. Let's discuss about this news. So friends, Raman Meenakshi Sundaram has been appointed as the director of Indian Institute of Research IRR, which is an arm of Indian Council of Agriculture Research. If I talk about headquarters, that are in Hyderabad. So keep relating and connecting. Next time when we will discuss about Indian Institute of Research, Rice and Research, you have to link that recently, ma'am, the director has been appointed. That is Raman Meenakshi Sundaram. So you have to link and connect this point there. So let's move forward towards our question number 6, friends. Which of the following companies has overtaken HCL Tech to become the third most valued Indian IT firm? Your option are Tech Mahindra, Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys, Wipro, or none of the above. The question is really very important for your examination. So friends, the right answer to this question is Wipro. Okay, before I explain this news to you, I have to share something with you. That is, what is, friends, market capitalization? As you know, companies has shares. Okay, if we multiply these shares with the market value of these shares, then that becomes market capitalization. And according to this market capitalization, friends, Wipro has overtaken HCL Tech. So at number 1, which IT firm is at number 1? That is Tata Consultancy Services. At number 2 is Infosys. Number 3 is Wipro. And at number 4 is HCL Tech. So let's discuss about this news, friends. So Wipro regained its position as the third largest Indian IT service company by market capitalization. I've told you what is market capitalization. Of market capitalization of rupees 2.65 trillion by surpassing whom? By HCL Technologies. Okay, surpassing HCL Technologies market capitalization of 2.62 trillion. I hope this is clear to you all friends. Tata Consultancy remains at the top of the list by a market capitalization of rupees 11.51 trillion and followed by Infosys. So at number 1 is Tata Consultancy Services, number 2 is your Infosys, number 3 is your Wipro, and number 4 is your HCL. I hope friends this is clear. So headquarters of Wipro are in Bangalore and CEO is Thierry Delaporte and chairman is Rishad Premji. Now Bangalore is here friends. So now I can relate something with Bangalore. You have to do this technique. You have to keep relating and linking. From Bangalore friends, I can relate that ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization's headquarters are also present in Bangalore and the chairman of ISRO is whom? The chairman of ISRO is Dr. K. Sivan. I hope friends this is clear to you. Let's move forward towards our next question. Recently 2021 friends, May 2021, which of the following institute will invest 240 million pounds or 202,400 crores in UK to make vaccine, manufacture facilities and clinical research. So friends, you can see that many investments, many initiatives have been taken about against your coronavirus. Serum Institute of India, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, India Swift Laboratory Limited, Bionic Pharmaceuticals or Biomedical Private Limited. So the right answer to this question is friends, Serum Institute of India. So mark this, this is important and can be asked in your examination. Let's discuss. So vaccine maker Serum Institute of India friends is to set or invest 240 million pounds or you can say 2400 crores in UK. Okay, if any company of India invests something in some foreign company or in foreign, that news becomes very important for your examination. Mark my words friends. Okay, so friends, what is the purpose why Serum is been setting or investing 240 million pounds? The purpose is to make vaccines, manufacture facilities and clinic research. Okay, so about Serum, your headquarters are in Pune and CEO is Adar Poonawalla. I hope this is clear. So let's move forward towards our next question guys. Which of the following companies has announced a plan to create 1,000 digital jobs in UK, in next 3 years? HCL Technologies, Tata Consultancy Services, Wipro, Infosys, or none of the above? So let me know what is the right answer to this question, friends. So the right answer to this question is Infosys. So first, friends, ranking of the IT firms according to the market capitalization we'll discuss. At number 1 is Tata Consultancy Services, at number 2 is your Infosys, at number 3 is your Wipro, and at number 4 is your HCL. I hope this is clear. We have discussed this news recently now only. So the right answer is Infosys. Let's discuss about this news friends. Tech services and digital transformation firm Infosys has planned to create 1,000 digital jobs in UK for next 3 years. So now the employees guys, the employees will be working in the digital space, okay, including that cloud computing, data analytic, artificial intelligence, open source technologies and enterprises services. So about Infosys, headquarters are in Bangalore and ISRO's headquarters are also in Bangalore. And you remember Dr. K. Sivan? Okay, K. Sivan is the chairman of ISRO and CEO is Salil Parekh. I hope this is clear to you. So let's move forward towards our question number 9 then. Which of the following companies will invest 16 million pounds, about $22 million to set an innovation center in London? Okay. HCL Technologies, Tata Consultancy Services, your Wipro, Infosys, or none of the above. So the right answer to this question is friends option number C, that is Wipro. And now we have discussed now only that Wipro has overtaken HCL Technologies to become the third largest IT firm. Okay, remember this also. So friends, Wipro Limited will invest 16 million pounds or about $22 million over next 4 years to set up 20,000 square feet innovation center in Holborn, London. Then the center will serve as Wipro's flagship center in UK, friends. And friends, this was the news. and it will be an integral providing advanced digital cyber security. Your cloud enterprises, establish upcoming enterprises, all will be set over there. So Wipro is investing 16 million pounds. I hope this is clear. Recently, friends, Hague passed away. He belonged to which of the following professions? Sanskrit scholar, he was a nuclear scientist, he was an agriculture economist, an astronaut, or none of the above. So, friends, he was an agriculture economist. Let's discuss, friends. So, Dr. D. Haig was well known for his expertise in the area of agricultural development and policies. So, he served as a consultant in various international organizations such as International Labour Organization. Its headquarters are in Geneva. Friends, headquarters are also really very important. So ILO's headquarters are in Geneva. Food and Agriculture Organization, its headquarters are in Rome, Italy. Okay. And if I talk about World Bank, its headquarters are in Washington DC, and name of the president of World Bank is David Malpass. Okay, I hope David Malpass, I hope all these things are clear to you. I'll be taking static GK part also simultaneously with the current, so that static also we is done. So revision test, friends, your question for the revision test, question number 1 and 2, you have to give the right answer in the comment section below my video. World Press Freedom Day is observed on dash every year. What is the theme for 2021? Dash has launched the project titled Oxygen on Wheels. So you have to give the answer to this question below my video in the comment section, so that in the next session I can take up your name. So friends, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, do hit the like button. Keep connecting. Keep stay in touch. We'll learn, revise everything within the session. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching.